Are you waiting? Are you waiting? So, hello, welcome and welcome back. This morning, I'm jumping straight into your reading, but I wanted to tell you guys, this morning, as soon as I opened my window, it was like maybe 5 a.m. And it was probably like 4:45. But as soon as I opened my window, one of the barred owls that live in, well, they kind of live in multiple trees around here. I hear them in different areas throughout the night. But one of the barred owls literally flew across my window. The wingspan was beautiful. Like, he was, sorry, the crow's right there. Oh my God. Don't get startled. Sorry, I'm like, they're getting so much more comfortable being around me, and I'm trying not to, like, they're still wild animals. I'm not trying to, like, I don't want to say I'm not trying to socialize, because they're just such social birds, and I love seeing them interact with each other. And I found out recently that corvid, like crows as well as ravens, can mimic better than parrots. So that's very interesting. Anyway, let's jump into your reading, what it is that you guys need to know. Let's see what's going on. I hope you guys had a wonderful All Hallows Eve, Halloween, however you celebrate. If you've been really tapped into the Samhain energy, you've been celebrating. Okay, let's see. What is the message here that needs to be said? Holy Spirit, please connect me. Okay, so connection, the biome. This also makes me think of the biome within your stomach, like the bacteria in your stomach. So a lot of the gut health, there could be something here with gut health. You may be seeing 44 quite frequently, or 444. That might be a significant angel number for you. I also see there's an ox here, a giraffe, and a lion, as well as a bull. So you could be someone who has a lot of courage or a lot of bravery, or this is something that you've had to develop over time. Maybe there's something, because I don't know why I'm seeing the cowardly lion in my head. Maybe before you didn't like take chances on things, or fear really held you back on a lot of things. Clarity, mountain, yeah. It's almost like you were unaware, or you kept your kind of eyes closed to certain situations, or kind of like turned the other way. You're like, I don't want to involve myself in that, even though I feel like this could have been situations that you were involved in, but maybe you weren't. Or maybe this is like people speaking. I'm hearing speaking on your name and you're unaware of it, but that could just be a side thing. I don't know. But clarity. So we have clarity and connection here. This does make me think of the world in tarot. So connection with clarity. Maybe you're going to be getting some or receiving some type of truth from some type of connection that you have, or literally, as I said, you could be getting some type of clarity over a health situation. Because again, I'm seeing, obviously it says the biome, but I'm thinking again of like the gut health. Or maybe this is like about gut feeling. Maybe this is about your intuition core. with the lion, core strength. I don't know, maybe someone here is doing like core strength training. Girl, I don't know. Let's get some more, hold on. Actually, can I get a clarification on the connection? I'm gonna use this oracle deck. A little bit more specific. What is it that the connection, what is it that the collective here needs to know, Holy Spirit? Death coming out, luck coming out, and then also hesitation. Maybe this is a hesitation to reach out to someone that possibly is from the past, something that you put an end to. Or maybe you're finding out something about someone from your past. Like, not that you're involved with this person or not that you're in connection with this person any longer. There's like 6 squirrels out here. Y'all need to stop eating all of the food. The birds need to eat too. I might just have to do a whole separate thing for them over there, because y'all, these squirrels really, and they're going back and forth with the crows too. Like when they want it, because I have bird seed out, I have peanuts out, but they will literally fight. They'll fight the birds. They have a lot of sassiness. Okay, sorry. So hesitation, death, and luck when it's in connection with the biome connection. This one says endless, harm, inevitable, jackpot, fortune, reward, decision, confusion, worry. Maybe a connection from the past was trying to, like, you were getting like different, like a back and forth. You know, it's making me think of the angel and the devil on your shoulder. But or maybe this is you. Hold on. Can I have more? Actually, can I have clarification on the clarity card? Let's have clarification with the clarity. Okay, we have calm. Maybe this is the energy that you've moved towards, right? After finding out a truth, or after stepping into your own truth, maybe you've reached a kind of like a Zen point in your life, or it's almost like, it's not that nothing can get to you, but it takes a lot to get under your skin, I feel like, because I feel like you really mastered or have gained a lot of discipline or a lot of knowledge over your emotions, over the actions that you choose. I mean, she's literally, it's making me think of, because she's levitating in this. Sorry, I'm like out here playing with the dirt and everything. It's making me think of, if you guys have ever played The Sims, in Sims 4, you see how she's like levitating? There is, when you reach the wellness skill in The Sims 4, when you reach like the highest one, I believe your sim, like if they're meditating, they'll like levitate. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. So maybe someone here plays The Sims, or you play like PC games. But it's making me think of that, like when the sim was like full meditation. So this could be like you're really into wellness, you're really into fitness, you're really, I mean, yeah, with when I said core strength and when I'm thinking about the gut health, maybe you're really into your health. Maybe you are, or you're just proactive about your health. You're someone that stays on top of, you know, vitamins, your medications, your visits, like your doctor visits. Like you're not someone that lets these things, like you don't skip these things, you don't let it, I'm hearing overflow, but I'm thinking this is more of like a not letting it, what is the word? Like you're not procrastinating on it. And I'm still kind of stumped on the biome with death, hesitation, and luck. Someone here could be 23 or 32. You could be 41. Someone here could have been born in 79 or 97. Or you could be 44. You literally could be 44. Or 61. Maybe you cut something out in like 2016. because maybe this is like, it's almost been a decade of this, like it's taken like a decade, or it's taken 7-8 years for you to, oh, I was like, what the hell is that? For you to, I don't know, reach this kind of Zen type of energy. Sorry, I'm a little stumped with this, I am gonna lie. I mean, I do obviously think that there is going to be some type of luck when it comes to a new connection in your life. You know what, and this may, okay, maybe this is talking about when it's in relation to connection here and luck. You may have a tendency to go back and forth with new connections. You may be someone that doesn't hesitate to cut people out of your life, and you're not someone that hesitates to, it's almost like you embrace inevitability. You're not someone that is resistant to change. You kind of embrace the change. You kind of embrace the natural order of things, right? Because like when things end, there's always going to be like a beginning after that, right? With death comes renewal. And this relationship, maybe there's some type of connection when it comes, maybe it's business, maybe it's a business connection here, right? Because you might step into a fortune that you really weren't expecting before, but again, you could be hesitating because you're like, is this something I really want to do? Is this something that I should trust? Is this something that I should step away from, like take a rest from, not be part of? I'm feeling like your aura, like it's almost like you're surrounded with like white light here, because your energy over here, like I'm seeing, you see how the color scheme is like very bright. It's just light. It's just light here is making me think. You can be an air sign or an earth sign, doesn't have to be. What else does the collective here need to know, Holy Spirit, for their highest good? For their highest vibration? Oh my gosh. Look at this. Pressure and magic. Maybe this is a business in... Maybe this is about business or money or something here. Because with pressure and transformation, I mean, God, even with this in relation with death, I mean, death is like a full transformation, right? This is... You may feel pressured with this, or you may feel like there's a lot on your plate right now, or there's going to be the pineal gland. I don't know why I'm seeing the pineal gland in my head, but you could be feeling a lot of pressure in your head. And again, I'm not a doctor. Okay, so go to the doctor if you need to go to the doctor. Don't... Okay, we're all adults here. Use your critical thinking, okay? But this is making me think that someone here might be getting like a lot of pressure in their head, like around your third eye. Maybe there's something here where a part of your magic is waking up, or you're alchemizing something right now. I mean, literally look at this. The palms out, full magic happening right here. Alchemy. Maybe you are transforming something from a certain connection. Maybe something's even getting passed to you, passed down to you, or passed off to you, like handing the torch from something, or taking over something that was abandoned, right? Like this could be, I don't know, like if it's a project that someone abandoned, or a actual physical location that someone abandoned, or I don't know, it's just making me think that this is like a hold on. Curse? What the hell? Who is cursing y'all? You know, let me get my tarot. Hold on. Holy Spirit, can you give us more information? Can you help me be a messenger for clear messages, for specific messages here for the collective here? What can you tell us about this spread that we have here? So for connection, when it comes to connection, the biome, what can the collective here take away? What can the viewer who is resonating with this message so far take away from this? Okay, so judgment. Again, this is like something that you made a judgment call on. This could be something that is either, okay, either this is, again, someone that is from the past, like you made a good judgment call, like you maybe this is like a decision you were like, did I make the right choice? And spirit, like, did I make the right choice in letting that go? Did I make the right choice in putting that to rest? And spirit is letting you know that you did make the right choice here. There's going to be immense luck coming towards you. There's going to be immense blessings coming your way. And you could have, again, with the judgment, and sorry, I always say again, I realized that when I was editing the other day, I was like, why do I keep saying again? Like, girl, magic. You could have an awakening, a spiritual awakening here with your magic. There's something here that I'm feeling like, yeah, you could be getting like a lot of pressure in your head here. Like, this is something to do with your third eye. Maybe you know that someone has been cursing your name, right? It doesn't necessarily need to be or have to be that someone is like legitimately like trying to put a curse on you, but this could be someone that is like using your name or is speaking on you and it's kind of like cursing your name, right? Like they're, yeah. But I'm sorry, I just keep looking at this card and it's like, this is not even affecting you. Like, this is not even, it's like, it's bouncing off of you. It's different directions, okay? This is not touching you. Maybe the headaches, maybe there's some type of like migraine. And again, I'm not a doctor. If you feel like this is something that you need to go to the doctor for, go to the doctor and get checked. But I am feeling, I have to say, because this is what's coming through, but it does feel like if you've been having it more consistently, I mean, it could be something trying to tell you, right? It could be spirit trying to tell you or trying to warn you or letting you know, or even just the effects of whatever it is that someone is like speaking on you about, right? I don't know. Holy Spirit, can you give me a card on the clarity, please? What does the collective here need to know? 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so maybe this is just like, look at how she's determining something. She's thinking about something. She's thinking something over. You're someone that is, you think things through. You're not going to be like, I don't feel with this energy that you are very, I don't want to say you're not spontaneous, but what's that word? What's the word? It's like when you do something right then and there. Maybe it is spontaneous. I feel like there's another specific word for that. I don't know. You're very contemplative. But with the clarity, again, this could have been something that has been weighing on your mind for quite a while here. So maybe that's like what you're, yeah, because with the mountains in the back too, like again, this is something that you could have been struggling with, right? Could have been an uphill battle. This could have been something that required extra tools to reach a conclusion on, or to see, see the truth of a matter. It's like it required extra steps to get this clarity. This wasn't just available to you. The truth was like kind of hidden, or the truth was out of your reach in some way. So it's like it took some time for you to discover what this was. You could have been iced out of a situation. You could have been like, just, I'm feeling like someone here is just like unaware of what was being said about them or what was being spoken on their name. To be honest, I don't even feel like you truly even care about the details. You're focused on your own situation here. You're in a calm state. You're not letting outside influences kind of dictate your thoughts. And maybe that's how it used to be before. Maybe you had a lot of people in your ears, right? Maybe you had a lot of people telling you one thing, to do this, to do that, or to think one way or to think another way, or you had like a lot of orders barked at you. Like, I don't know, this is giving me that you have like broken free from that, right? This is something that you've put to rest. There's been a massive transformation here for you. I mean, yeah, transformation with a death card, confirmation. Like, there's been a massive transformation that you've had. The Seven of Pentacles is about hard work too, and it's about diligence. So maybe when it comes to the clarity, it's like you worked hard to find this truth, or this has been something that's taken a long time. I'm getting like years, like literal years. Can I have on magic, please? Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. Whoa! I don't even think you really... I'm hearing that new Megan Thee Stallion song. I don't remember what song it is, but it's like, I haven't reached my final form. I can't remember what she says. Like, if you're mad now, if you think I'm hot now. I don't remember the lyrics. I'm so sorry. If I find it, I'll put it up. But if not, it's in her new Act 2 album. She says, I haven't even reached my final form. You guys haven't even reached your final form. That's crazy. And you could actually be so powerful and talented right now with your gifts, where you're like, I don't even know what else I could do right now. But there's something else that's going to be unlocked for you. There's something else that's going to be, like, you're going to receive some type of download here. And it's crazy because I feel like there is this, maybe part of the transformation here is shedding some type of like programming within your mind, right? Because I'm also seeing the video of Megan Thee Stallion where she is, what video is that? Hold on. Is it his? Where she's peeling the skin off, or she's peeling that layer of skin. It's like another form coming out. It's a rebirth of something. And Knight of Pentacles, slowly but surely, this is something that is more diligence, right? A lot of your work ethic is unmatched. I don't know what you do or who you are, but your work ethic is like top tier. Your work ethic, you might even sometimes be a little bit of a workaholic. I'm not even gonna lie, like this to me gives me like a little bit of a workaholic, or maybe this is something that you've healed from. And a lot of people just, again, trying to make decisions for you, like people in your ear. Can I get more? Actually, can I get another card for the Knight of Pentacles? What else does the collective here need to know? Ah, oh my gosh, I know this. The Ace of Swords. Bro, you're a truth speaker. You're someone who even seeks out truth, okay? So it's almost like you demand clarity. You demand, not even like you verbally, it's almost like your presence, who you are as a person, like the energy around you. It's like people cannot show up half-assed in your energy. People cannot show up bullshitting in your energy. People cannot show up with lies, deceit, same thing. People cannot show up with games. People cannot show up with hidden agendas when it comes to you, because like, you guys are gonna spot that shit every fucking time. And you're not gonna say it nicely, okay? You're not gonna be someone that sugarcoats anything. You are not gonna be someone that lets another person get away with either bad mouthing you, bad mouthing the people that you love. Like, you are someone that is gonna be very direct. You're gonna be very honest, not in a disrespectful way. I mean, for some of you, you might go a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie. You might hurt some feelings here. That's another part of the lyric. And in that same song, she's like, I'm about to hurt your feelings. But she is basically describing, like, she's doing her thing. She's stepping into her power. And she's like, if you don't like me now, bitch, wait until I pop out again. I'm gonna hurt your feelings. Like, if I make you sick now, just living my truth, living my best life, just wait until what's coming next, because you're gonna be sick in your stomach. And guess what, bitch? That's not even my problem. That's how I feel in your energy. Yes, because justice is coming, because karma is served. maybe you weren't even seeking confirmation on someone getting hit back with karma. Maybe you did a reversal. What is that, like a return to sender? Someone here could have done a return to sender here, because I'm seeing someone on the outskirts of your like protective bubble here, your energetic bubble. Again, you're like surrounded by light, like a white light. This ain't even like a pink aura, green aura, what this is, like a white light surrounding you. And you could be a Libra. I said air sign earlier, and I said earth sign with the pentacles. Maybe you have earth and air placements in your chart, like heavy earth and air placements. So super grounded. You could, again, that kind of ties in with like the workaholic. You're very outspoken. You know how to pick and choose your battles here. But if someone tries to come up to you and try to battle, it's like, absolutely not. Like, we're not. Ace of Wands, like, don't even get me started, because if you're gonna light this, you better be prepared for the fire, okay? If you're gonna put oil on this, you better be prepared to light it up, because bitch, I will light it up. That's how I feel like you guys are. You want the smoke? That is so funny. Okay. What was the other card? What was the other one? Can I get more on the magic and transformation, please, Holy Spirit, for the collective? And I almost said the Emperor. I don't know if you guys saw when I had the deck earlier. The Emperor was at the bottom of the deck. And I almost said it, but I didn't. Literally, you're fully stepping into your power. Or you have stepped into your power. I don't know why I'm getting a side message. I'm seeing the horns, okay, and for just like a very split second, it made me think of the horns on the biome card. Someone here could be a little sexually frustrated, okay? I don't know why that's coming into play, but someone here could be a little sexually frustrated. You could be dealing with a fire sign, like an Aries. Doesn't have to be, but to me, again, this just makes me think that there's no shame anymore in connection to you sitting, like him sitting on this throne. There's no hesitation any longer. There's no shame. I don't feel like a negative feeling any longer with you being in this energy of taking that power, right? In fully stepping into that transformative energy, regardless of what other people are saying about you, because there could be people that are talking about you. And in the past, that could have been a concern or a main point of focus here, but I don't feel that any longer with you. And again, I see 444. 444 could be significant for you guys. What else can we know about the Emperor? You could be a very sturdy presence for other people in your life, like your loved ones. And I also feel like your spirit team is literally like cheering you on with this. Or I'm hearing like applause. I don't know, like applauding you for either this, how far you've come, or the decision that you made. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The Queen of Wands and the Six of Wands. Wow. On top of the Emperor. So I think you've balanced out your masculine and your feminine energy here. I really feel like someone here could be, I'm feeling like different perspectives. Like you being in this Queen of Wands energy, there's a freedom to you, right? And there could be people that admire it. There could be people that judge it. With the Queen of Wands, the Queen, when we think about chess, right? The Queen is the strongest player, right? Like the Queen is the strongest. What the hell would you call that? what would you call it? Because they're peace. Sorry. The queen is the strongest piece on that board, right? Because she has the freedom to move every which way, right? She's not confined to one type of movement. It's crazy though, because I'm seeing someone like you in this queen energy, but there could have been people that mistook you for a pawn. Something to sacrifice, like a piece to sacrifice, right? It's not very often in the game of chess where a pawn will get across to the end of the board, right? To claim victory over the game. A lot of the times the pawns get taken out. They could be the first ones to get taken out. This is how people viewed you before, as a pawn. But it's almost like there was maybe that massive transformation was you stepping into this power, was you accepting that there is magic flowing through your fucking veins. I'm hearing the Imagine Dragons song. I got this feeling that you know I'm losing all control, 'cause there's magic in my bones. Okay, so you could be a natural born witch here. You could just be someone that has a lot of like talent when it comes to, or spiritual gifts here. Maybe you have the ability to give clarity to others, right? Where it's like your passion to this, the passion in which you speak about the topics that are important to you. It's so strong in the way that it comes across, is that the people who are hearing the message are able to take it in and really digest it, really like hear the words. Like, it's not just like what you're saying doesn't just go in one ear and out the other. Like, I feel like your passion comes through, the truth, like the people can literally feel the truth of what you're speaking, because there is this passion, there is this conviction to you, okay? And you do radiate like a lot of light, a lot of sunshine. I mean, look at, there's a freaking sunflower there. She has a freaking crown of fire, okay? She's extremely, extremely passionate. She's extremely, with this card, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I do get a little bit of like a hot-headed energy, but not in a negative sense. It just, to me, feels more of like a, if you want to play with fire, like, we can light the match, right? Like, don't play with fire and then when you get burned, you're shocked about it. That's what I'm getting with this. Because like, if you want to play with the fire, we can play with fire. And now that might be what people are realizing about you, especially the people who are, if they are intentionally like trying to do some type of like spell work on you. I don't feel that very heavily with this. I just feel like this is a lot of people speaking negatively on your name, or certain people speaking negatively on your name. But it's like, they might also be they might be feeling plucked or tickled, like that it's not affecting you in the way that they thought it would, or the way that they were intending it to. Again, because I'm seeing someone think that you're like a pawn, something to sacrifice, something to like just throw away. It's not an important piece. It's not something that's truly vital to the situation. Like, people really underestimated you. And now they see you fully in this like divinity, like divine energy. I just feel like there is this, there might even be people that will not approach you, right? Because your light is too bright here, and it really just irritates their demons. It really irritates the parts of themselves that they just will continue to lie about, the parts of themselves that they just don't want to see reflected at them. And not that you do it intentionally, but it's through your actions and through your words that people can kind of like reflect on their own actions and their words, especially when it's situations that maybe they relate to and they had a very different or a very toxic way of expressing it or dealing with it or coping with it. And that's not to say that, I'm not, like, me as the reader here, I'm not shaming anyone. I don't know anyone's personal situation. I don't know what the hell's going on. But I will say that there is this feeling that you stir up in people. There's an emotion that you stir up in people that I don't feel that you are fully aware of. And honestly, I don't think you care. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even think you care, because there's like, they're focused on other things in these cards. There's no cards here where one person is looking at another person or concerned about another person. This is all very stable energy. This is all very like, I'm looking at all of these. Hold on. Luck, there's celebration. They're literally celebrating here. 2 cards where you're sitting in your throne. The 6 of Wands is literally about victory. Oh, and it's also about ego. So you may really challenge people's egos, bruise their egos, wound their egos, right? You may cause some type of like, maybe you also cause transformation with people. Maybe you make, like, not make, that's not the right word. Forgive me. Maybe you whether intentionally or unintentionally, you could inspire some type of transformation within other people. And whether or not they're happy about that is a different story entirely. But I do feel here with your newfound freedom, and I feel like this is spiritual freedom. This is something that you're no longer tied to, or maybe this is like a contract that you're no longer a part of, right? There was a contract that was broken, or something is like, I'm seeing a ripping of a paper, so this is making me think that there's something that's no longer like legally binding to you, whether it be spiritually or physically. But it's like, I feel like you are on the path to victory, right? Like, there's all of these cards here: stability, victory, calm, success. The only card you have here are the 2 contemplative cards, right? And of course you have clarity where she's sleeping. But again, this to me makes me think of more of like stability, rest. It's kind of ties in with the calm card for me a little bit. One final message from the tarot, Holy Spirit, one final message. The freaking Empress with the Emperor? Maybe you have a divine counterpart, or you're going to meet a divine counterpart, or you just met your divine counterpart. I don't know if you're married. I don't know. This could be someone that you are creating something with, trying to build a foundation with. It doesn't necessarily have to be that. Or maybe again, this is just, as I said in the beginning, that there is this balance between the masculine and the feminine here. I don't even, you guys, this energy is so crazy powerful. And you're not even in your final fucking form. This is not even your final form. It's making me think of the Pokemon evolutions, right? You could be literally at the Pikachu stage. Because it says Pikachu, and then Raichu, right? I think so. Or like Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. You're not even in your final form. I'm seeing Charizard in my head now. And Charmander did not have no wings. I don't think Charmeleon had any wings. So it's like your final form is full freedom here. There could be something that you're working towards to get into that. Like, it could be financial freedom. It could be spiritual freedom. It could be, there's something here where it's almost like there's like levels. There's fucking layers to you. There's levels to you. Like, there's levels to your fucking magic, your gifts, your spiritual abilities. And it's almost like you're unlocking them gradually. And with the pentacles and the like a lot of like the stone imagery here, it does make me think that it takes time. You know, this isn't something that you're just gonna get like immediate downloads and you're gonna be like, it's not gonna happen overnight, okay? This is something that takes time, right? But I'm telling you, there's something about your energy here where you might scare certain people, especially the people that have tried to speak ill on your name, and there could be like karma being served. They might get scared. They might think that you're cursing them, but you're not. Like, it's literally karma. It's literally consequences of their own actions. It's the way that their thoughts manifest their reality. I'm saying, I don't know if you guys have ever seen that compilation. There used to be a show. There's a clip where it's like, it's not real. Didn't happen. Doesn't exist. With the actor from Star Trek The Next Generation. He used to be the host of, was it Believe It or Not? I cannot remember, but it was an old show. They used to tell like different stories and stuff, but you had to like find out if it was fact or fiction, or you could guess if it was fact or fiction. You know what's making me think there was a story, and I'm sure you guys have heard this multiple times in different variations. I believe it was fact. I'll have to double check. But there was a story I remember specifically with that show where it was a family or a couple or a person. They woke up late. They were gonna go to church, but they woke up late, and on their way to church, either something happened in the church or there was an accident. So it's almost like you have that like minor incidents here and there where you're saved, or you're prevented from some type of injury or illness or sickness or accident in like a split second, right? Or something happens, like if you're running late for work, instead of like becoming super stressed out, yelling in the car behind every car that's driving like 5 miles under the speed limit, or that's not speeding, right? You could be yelling at people in front of you that are going the speed limit, and you're like, oh my God, drive faster. But it's like, you're the one that woke up late. You're the one that didn't, like, right? It's like, it's the way that you're releasing these emotions that has changed. So instead of being upset and all this stuff, it's like you look at things in a different way where you're like, oh, or maybe this is like you even witnessed, like, you're like, oh, there's an accident on the road. Like if I had been here 5 minutes earlier, if I was on time, I would have been at this exact stoplight or at this exact traffic light. Or I know that's like a common example that some people will use with that, but use it how you need to use it. Or if you got cut in line at the gas station, and you know the person in front of you bought a lottery ticket, and you bought the lottery ticket after him or her, and if you had been in front, or like you get the winning lottery ticket, and you're like, shit, if that person hadn't cut me, if this person hadn't, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to word it in a way that makes sense, but I feel like I'm making it more confusing. If that person hadn't cut me, I wouldn't have gotten the winning ticket, right? I'm not saying let people freaking cut in front of you, but again, you know when to choose your battles. You know when to pick and choose your battles, because a lot of times, especially if someone is being like super combative, if someone in public is just being like ridiculous for no reason, I feel like you're someone that picks and chooses your battles. And you might be the person that also makes people really mad, like if you just stay silent or you remain calm during like a heated discussion or an argument. It's like you use your words, and it really pisses people off. Oh my God. Okay, well, I'm gonna get one final message. Like, what is some advice from your spirit guides? What's some advice? Final message here, Holy Spirit. What is the final advice for the collective? I saw 4433. Raven. And the corvid right there, crow. The card that flew out was zebra, open-mindedness and confidence. So it says there is more than one way of looking at things. You must be ready to accept alternative viewpoints and new ideas. You must open your eyes to new ideas and new ways of resolving problems. Like I just freaking said about the whole example of like being in the car. Instead of going right to anger or road rage or cursing out the drivers around you, it's like you in turn think differently on the matter. You could literally just be vibing in the car, like, well, I can't control the situation. Like, I'm not, me yelling at the windshield as the driver in front of me, like, that's not gonna accomplish anything other than like getting your heart rate up probably, or raising your blood pressure. Okay, so Raven, confidence. You are encouraged to disconnect from the physical or materialistic plan and move to the spiritual realm. You guys are having a freaking evolution with your magic. You guys are having a literal glow up with your spiritual abilities, your gifts here. It says you have a deep spiritual connection, which you mustn't ignore. You are on the brink of transformation and your divine purpose may be revealing itself. Bitch. You may be discovering like a purpose for yourself. And even if you don't have one, even if you don't feel one right now, or even if you do have one right now, it could be transforming. It could be evolving into something different, into something that's gonna bring you more luck, more freedom. So be open-minded to the changes coming into your life right now, because bro, this is crazy. Your magic is like taking off. You're having like a spiritual fucking transformation here when it comes to your spiritual gifts. Your psychic abilities are like, I'm telling you, the third eye, it's, bitch, that thing's like, boop, it's wide open, okay? So that is what I have for you. Oh, are you waiting? I'm so sorry. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day, your evening, wherever you're at. Stay healthy, hydrated, and blessed. And I will see you guys next time. I hope you treat it as you treat others. Bye. You don't want that one?